a wizard grant you one wish. You can bring back one classic platformer to get one entry. 3D platformer only. You get one classic entry. What do you choose? Banjo-Kazooie is the correct answer. I'm proud of you, chat. Well done. Oh, Conker's a good one, too, though. Sunshine. Well, that's just Mario, isn't it? Alright. DK. Does Kid Icarus count? No, it doesn't. It's a 3D platformer collectathon. At least I get to experience Spyro for the first time. Welcome to the stream. Tonight we're gonna do Spyro 2. And then I'm going to commit some unholy crimes and do a one-off stream of Fire Emblem Three Houses, as I said I would. And I'm at a really good part in the game, I think, for streaming. And, so I'm gonna do it. And I'm doing that second, so I know it's not... Listen, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. I remember when I streamed Fire Emblem Awakening back in the day, it wasn't for everyone. So I understand if you need to, not be around for it. It'll be disturbing. Highly disturbing. It's actually funny because the amount of people that think I hate anime versus the amount of people that are upset with me for streaming too much anime, the discrepancy is actually very funny.
It's not that expensive, you know.
No.
Okay, come back when you want to do some racing.
I probably missed the one funny one. There had to have been like one singular funny
One last speedway adventure for you, Spyro.
moment. People are saying that it's 3 that had the funny ones, not 2. Oh, okay. Vinny, rough description of where you are in Fire Emblem. I want to know if I have to worry about spoilers or not. I will let you know when, just before I stream it, I'll let you know, like, roughly where I am without spoilers. But we'll talk about that later when I stream Fire Emblem. You can get all your questions out of the way there. I'm hoping I can do my, my Fire Emblem discussion then. We can relegate it to that stream and get it off. We can get it off the channel that way.
My high-tech portal here will take you to Cloud Temples.
Thanks, SpongeBob. I mean, Professor. Okay. So I have a couple places I need to be for 100%. Autumn Plains, I have almost nothing. 25%? Oh, because I didn't get the orbs. Orbs. Does Vinny sound high-pitched? Vinny, are you gonna stream Dead Cells tomorrow? Probably not. Eventually, but not tomorrow. Again. Comedy and violence are so close. I still have to make my brain pizza from that game I played yesterday, off-peak. I got gray matter as a pizza topping, but I didn't make a pizza with it yet, so that's... Sometime this week, you can expect that, for sure. That game was fucking wacky. I had dreams about it, and I slept like shit. I'm gonna try my best to keep it together tonight, and I think I'll be alright, but I had a really, really bad sleep. And it wasn't because of off-peak, necessarily. It wasn't, but I just slept like shit, so I'll be alright. People are saying that my voice sounds pitched up. Does anyone else hear that, or is it in the imaginations? It's the Frankerface Z compressor. Oh, chat, if you have any weird audio issues, make sure your Frankerface extension has the compressor disabled. That has been the cause of many problems. Vinny, you sound like a chipmunk. No, sir, I don't believe it. So, anyway, I hope you're all doing well. I didn't really talk about the Oscars. I don't really want to. I love the controversies that followed. That's the thing, like, I thought... Yeah, fuck the Oscars! But I thought it was, you know, I'm happy Brad Pitt, I guess, won, because I liked that movie. Haven't seen Parasite yet. I like Jojo Rabbit. Go ahead, you can make your King Crimson jokes now. And, Taika Waititi is just a... I like the dude. I like his directing, and I'm happy he won. He's a good director. So, whatever. I mean, it's an award ceremony. It's self-congratulatory, right? But I'm, like, online today, and it's just controversy after controversy, and I just said, nah, that's enough internet for today. Like, anyone's expecting anything from the Oscars anyway. It's just, it's fucking hilarious. What's a non-traversy? It's, I think it was Red Letter Media, maybe it was Mike, that coined the phrase non-traversy. I love it. It's, just pointless controversy. We can't have nice things, can we? Everything has to be a problem. And the Oscars were shit. Like, why are people so, like, crazy? It's just the Oscars. What do you care? So, I guess I kind of had this thing where I saw all that stuff, and I was like, maybe I don't want to be on the internet that much today. And so I just played Fire Emblem.
My secret hideout.
And then Joaquin won the Oscar for Best Actor, which I thought he did a great job in that movie, genuinely. And then he gets on stage and he's talking about, like, cows. And I'm like, alright, you know what? Good for you, dude. But what a confusing night of acceptance speeches. I don't know what the hell Renee Zellweger was talking about. I mean, good for her that she won. I don't know, man. This is the first year I've actually watched it. It was, like, on streaming. And I was like, yeah. Like, me and some of the mods were watching it, talking about it. I was like, I guess I can watch it. I can just log in with my cable provider, and there it is. I'll watch it, fine. Didn't watch it last year, the year before, just like highlights. Elton John was good, though. Elton John's always good, so I have no problem with that. I mean, if they're gonna do... I didn't see Eminem perform. People were talking about his performance. I don't know what the hell was going on with that, but I missed that. And then Elton John I caught. And what's his name? Gary Newman. Love that Gary Newman. No, Randy Newman. Alright, now... This guy wants me to hide behind a tree? Right. So, is the goal here just to, like... be stealthy and not be seen? Is this dude gonna fill up a sauna? Oh, these movements look very natural, don't they? Oh, fuck.
I'm not.
Oh, I see. Alright. I see. Oh, this is still happening. Okay, we're good, we're good.
What? You managed to get here without following me? You must be a member of my secret club after all. Here, take this secret decoder. It will allow us to send secret messages.
Okay. I don't think that's what that is, but if you say so. I watched a video, I don't remember what channel it was, which I should know these things, but someone will know. It was a video about the N64's way of preventing piracy. Modern Vintage Gamer. That was an interesting fucking video. I never thought I might be that interested in just, like, hardware descriptions. And the dude talks about how the N64 cartridges would communicate with the system, you know, the chip. I forget the name of the chip in particular, but how, you know, Rare took extra steps to keep piracy away from their games. It was just a fascinating video. And the fact that people were using, for a long time when people would make cartridges for the N64 of, like, custom games, they still had to, like, repurpose that chip, the anti-piracy chip, from old cartridges just to get those to work on a real N64. I don't know if they're still doing that, though. Like, I don't know if they found out a way to, like, make their own chips or what, but the SICK chip has been cloned. And you know what the weird thing is? They were using the chips from old cartridges as recently as 2014, if I'm not mistaken, from what I wow, from what I saw in that video. Spyro 3 piracy is fucked. Anti-piracy system? What was it? From what I read with my very ears. That's correct. I do read videos. I read the script. I want to make sure they're good. I being the master scripter. Spyro 3 piracy is bonkers. The games would delete your save file on the final boss battle. But you have to figure, if that's the case, if that really went down like that, you'd have to imagine, like, someone out there's gonna be like, you know what? I got like 98% of this game. It did way more than that. It would make the game hell to play. Like, it would subtly delete the things that you had collected. It would reset progress. It would make your health go down if you got butterflies. Holy shit! I love the idea of someone pirating a game and being like, yes, I got away with it. Like, yeah, I did it. I did it. And then they didn't do it. One of the characters calls you out for having a pirated copy, too. I remember Dreamcast was one of those. Like, I didn't play very many pirated games because it wasn't as easy on the PlayStation as it was for, like, Dreamcast, was it? Because I remember Dreamcast, there were dudes selling games, like, for $10. Whoa. New power-up. But yeah, Dreamcast, in high school, people were pirating Dreamcast games. It was no problem. Just no big deal at all. What's that? You want a Dreamcast game? Easy. Yeah, that'll be $10. And then, you know, the Dreamcast tanked and people were blaming... I mean, one of the main reasons that I read that the Dreamcast tanked so hard was how easy it was for people to pirate. I know there's several other reasons, probably, but... I wouldn't be surprised if that had, like, a little bit to do with it. That was just Sega making excuses. I don't know, man. I wonder. I wonder. I'm not exactly the biggest Sega fan, but I don't think the system was that bad. The real reason is they didn't wait for DVD. Well, neither did Nintendo, and that kind of fucked them. That console generation was tough for everyone that wasn't Sony. Sony had the perfect timing with the PS2. And a really good price point for a DVD player and something that could play GTA. Vinny, speaking of piracy... speaking of Sega, are you gonna go see the Sonic movie? You know what? I very well may do that. I have, like, very little, you know, excitement. But I'm interested. Like, I want to see if they manage to do Sonic any justice. Not that I'm exactly a Sonic fan, so... For example, I'm not gonna go and be like, "Oh, they fucked up Knuckles!" I don't even think Knuckles is in the movie. I mean, Jim Carrey's Knuckles are probably in the movie. James Marsden's Knuckles will be in the film, but I just don't think, you know, I'm gonna be looking at it like that. Like, I'm not gonna be that critical. I will be interested to see if Jim Carrey delivers his classic. Oh, that's how you do that. Because, I mean, we haven't seen Jim Carrey in a purely comedic role, like, just wacky, since Dumb and Dumber 2, maybe? Like, just for the, like, silly, stupid, wacky, you know, classic Jim Carrey. So I'm wondering if he's still got it. Dumb and Dumber 2 is not that amazing, by the way. I don't know if anyone here has seen it, but it's... It's okay. Not great. It's kind of like 4 out of 10 kind of shit. Not anywhere near as bad as that Jay and Silent Bob movie that I just watched. Oh my god. I mean, it's Oscar season. I could be watching The Lighthouse. I could be watching Parasite. You know, I could be watching so many movies. And what do I end up watching, chat? Jay and Silent Bob reboot. And in the first 3 minutes of the movie, Jay tucks his penis between his legs and starts dancing to Goodbye Horses. I know that's a classic thing that he does, but that's in the first 3 minutes. Have you seen 1917? No. I think I gotta really be in the mood for a movie like that. That's why, like, Jay and Silent Bob, I could just put on while I'm playing Fire Emblem for background noise. But for The Lighthouse, I want to give it my full attention. For Parasite, for 1917, I don't want to, like, have a game being played while I watch those movies. Vinny, I just finished watching Muppets Treasure Island a few minutes ago. Thought it was really good. It's really good. I still have to watch Muppets Take Manhattan again. I haven't seen it since I was a kid, and I miss it. And, like, I can't find it online easily. I mean, I could if I was motivated. It wouldn't take that long, would it? But, Vinny, I put you on for background noise. How dare you? No, I've been told that that's one of my primary functions. Computer, turn off that noise! I'll take it as a compliment. The fact that you're even tuning in, if you like the tone of my voice, you could be choosing, you know, 1,000 different people. You know how many, like, Italian dudes there are in the world? A lot. And there are a lot of them in Italy, too. And then there's the Italian dude that plays bass. There's the Italian dude that makes food and pizza. Oh, fuck. So I take it as a compliment, actually. I really have no problem with people just keeping my stream open and listening as background noise. That's cool. I have no problem with people watching intently, though I'd question your sanity and your decision-making. And I actually have the least amount of problem with people just not tuning in, period. That's great. You think Coldplay feels that way when no one listens to their terrible new music? I finally listened to some of the newer Coldplay from whatever the fuck album they just put out. Oh. And this is coming from someone that liked their first 3 albums, like, kind of a lot. Whoa! What is going on? I listened to that Muse album, too, the Simulation Theory, because these are bands that I liked at one point and no longer listen to a lot. And there's like 3 or 4 songs on Simulation Theory that, to me, are amazing. I really, really like them. Really like them. And then there's a lot of stuff on there that I'm like, oh, dude, stop. Don't do that again. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't listen to it. Pots on the top of pillars. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. As you can see, I'm now running around in circles. And the reason I'm running around... The reason I'm running around in circles is because there's a thing that needs to be opened and I don't know how to open it. This thing. Did you hear how awful Green Day's new album is? No. Firework near the top of the tower. There's a missile where the last bell is. Oh man. Wasn't Green Day's new album deliberately as shitty as possible to get out of their recording contract? That is a rumor. I don't know if that's true, but that seems to be one of the rumors. Those kids that made the fake Green Day album, the real Green Day should just, like, record those songs and be like, no, it was us the whole time. I have a weird love-hate relationship with Green Day. Vinny, you're blinding? Hang on a minute, I am blinding a little bit. Some people are saying it's over here. I really, really don't see it. Is it down here with me, or is it up there on the top of the tower? Oh, I see it. I see it. I guess I have to... Oh, okay. Someone said I liked a couple of their songs. Yeah, there's some really nice albums. I like, you know, I mean, I may not love a lot of their music, but I like Bootleg Live Without Warning. I liked it better when it was Picture Book by the Kinks, but I think it's a cool song. Oh wait, that's a different song. Who's Green Day? Are they the football team? The Green Day Packers. What did you think of American Idiot? I liked some songs on there. I don't have the album, I never listened to it in full, but there was enough on there that I enjoyed from when I did hear it. My friend Frank had that album when I was young, and we would listen to it. I walk these lonely roads! Dookie was good, though. Dookie was genuinely a great album. I really liked all those songs. I just watched a video about his meltdown that he had, Billy Joe Armstrong, man. For the iHeartRadio Music Festival, and it just talked about what was going on in the dude's life at the time. Seems like he went through a pretty fucking rough time, and he just, like, flipped out, and, like, he got not booed off the stage, he just left the stage early, because they gave him 1 minute to do a song or something. It was a mess. It wasn't good. Did you like him at the Green Day Game Awards? Yeah. Yeah, they were fine at the Game Awards. We don't need to see the rest of that scene. Yeah, I mean, they're great and all, but man, I wish these Game Award people would just get Nirvana instead. Maybe the Butthole Surfers? You know? Gob Keeley could get the Butthole Surfers maybe next time. Rage and System of a Down are touring again, new Tool album, powerful couple of years. Yeah, absolutely Inebriate. I was listening to Rage yesterday while I was doing some of my emails. I can even tell you the song. It was from their 2000 album, and it was called, like, Maggie's Farm. What's the name of the song? I should know this. I'm not the biggest Rage fan. They're great, but I don't know. What's the name of the song? It's Maggie's Farm? It's correct? Okay. Orb on the wall, break a wall. What do you mean, break a wall? Orb on the wall, break a wall. Yes, that was Renegades that was from. The truth is, though, I know more Audioslave than I know Rage. It's the wall you broke a few parts ago. It's further in. Alright. I like when Rage Man says, "Fuck no, we won't do what you told us. Fuck no, we won't do what you told us." So we're doing a speedway. Spyro kind of seems like an asshole here. But yeah, for every legacy act that comes back and does like a new album and tour, I feel like, you know, I'm happy to get that, but weirdly enough, the Raconteurs were still the best concert I saw last year. So, take that for what you will. Vin, do you like Cage the Elephant? Yeah, they won a fucking Grammy. I don't know all their stuff. I only know Social Cues and that one song that was in Borderlands. But I like them. I like them. Social Cues is great. I really like that song they did with Beck. They're good. So look in the waterfall. Okay, waterfall.
We've been having a crime problem here in Metro Speedway. Would you be willing to help get rid of them?
Yes.
Great!
Yes.
Hunter can knock the scoundrels off of the buildings, but we'll need you to catch the loot before it lands in the canal and gets lost. Good luck. Hunter is waiting for you outside.
Oh. One more. Yeah! First try.
Well done.
Spyro defeated by a pigeon. The wall in question is over by the boss entrance in the home world. Just keep going this way. Alright. Yeah, for whoever mentioned Dead Cells, the DLC comes out tomorrow, I think. And, I got an email about it. And it was the Steam version, but my primary version of Dead Cells is now the Switch version, so... Steam version has Twitch integration. That's true. It does. I remember I did that one time, it was kinda cool. Has the Switch version ever 100% addressed the random lag? Yeah. Yeah, it's been updated. It's good now. Also, there was a person yesterday that said, Vinny, did you go to the Tame Impala new album listening party? And I was a little snarky and I said, it's in LA, isn't it? How the you know, I didn't say it like that. I was like, yes, I was in LA and then I flew over back to New York to do my stream the same night. Well, I am the testicles. Because it turns out there was a listening party in Brooklyn. I didn't know. Didn't have that information, and I'm sorry. I apologize. So I guess... me?
Yes! Get fucked!
Basically that. I said I was in LA. I wasn't. And I'm sorry for that. I was not, in fact, in Los Angeles. I think it would have been cool to listen, not just to listen to the album, but just to hang out with people that like the band. Just seemed like a cool event to go to. So I wish I knew about it, I probably would have tried to go. Remember, I had a couple cool music events, I'll tell you about two of them real quick, which is both Damon Albarn related. One was I won tickets. Actually, I didn't win the tickets, but I applied, and then someone graciously gave me their ticket because they lived in a different state to see Blur at the Williamsburg Hall of Music. It was their first show in New York City in years. And it was incredible. They did the Magic Whip new album. I was within a stone's throw of Damon. And it was amazing. It was really, really good. And then the other thing I went to was the Spirit House when Gorillaz released Humans. And there was like moldy pizza on the wall. And they just promoted the album Humans. It's a shame I didn't end up liking that album very much. Vinny, blind? Oh, yep, blind. But it was a cool little experience, I enjoyed it. Got a poster out of it. So, thanks Damon. Vinny, would you eat mold on pizza? If it was leoparded, well, yes. Vinny, did you like the Now Now? I really, really liked the Now Now. That wasn't just a joke. Momentary Bliss was very good. Vinny, did you like the bootleg Animal Crossing that's coming to Steam? I did see that, yeah. Bootleg-ass looking game. There's some bootleg Animal Crossing game that's coming to Steam that looks really polished in some areas and very not janky, but like kind of just not a lot of attention was put in some spots. I watched like a video of it. I don't remember even the name of it. Hoko Life. Yes, Hoko Life. But it looks very, very much like Animal Crossing, and apparently it's being developed by one person. Like a single humans. I don't want to, like, promote the game, but I'll tell you what I will do. Because I don't know if it's any good. And it apparently is not out yet. But I can show you, since people in chat are saying, show us, show us, show us. Here's your bootleg Animal Crossing. On one hand, I mean, first of all, come on. it's so similar visually, right? It doesn't look terrible, but you know what kind of reminds me of? Like a Wii party game that you'd buy for 20 bucks. Like the character in particular. Doesn't look terrible. You know, you can like actually even this I like. You can like, you know, customize your couch, and you got like a pig with a headband. It's very blatant. It's very blatant. I don't think I'm gonna play it. I think I can wait for Animal Crossing to come out, but I guess if you don't have a Switch, that's a solution. It's just, man, what an unfortunate release window. On one hand, I think it's kind of cool that it's actually, you know, looking as good as it is. And on another hand, it's like, fuck. It's releasing 2020 either after or before Animal Crossing comes out. If it was like last year, people would have ate that fucking game up while waiting for new Animal Crossing. I was also gonna say, if it was on the Switch, it would sell gangbusters. But I have a feeling Nintendo might not be so happy about a game that looks like that. Could be wrong. I mean, they put endless amounts of fucking garbage on their eShop. So much so that it's almost impossible to find anything good anymore. That's a little hyperbolic. But the truth is, I think the eShop is great. I just wish it was better to sort through. I wish there was like more ways to go through it and find the better games. It needs a review system. Well, here we go again, chat. Vinny, there's a new game coming to the Wii U. I heard about that, yeah. That's real, by the way, chat members. There is a new game coming to the Wii U. I don't know what game it is, but apparently the publishing... the licensing to get it on Wii U is cheaper than the Switch. And it's not just Dance. It's a different game. It's an indie game of some kind. Anyway, I have to kill some enemies now so I can actually do this. Like, someone said, why put it on the Wii U when you can bring it to Steam instead and just say fuck it? Maybe an obligation? Maybe a Kickstarter? I'm not really sure. To get headlines? Maybe. I mean, I'm talking about it. Why not both? Yeah, why not both? Put it on Steam and the Wii U. If you're gonna put it out, no one's gonna buy it on the Wii U! It's been out for 3 years. Are we sure we're talking about the same game? It's hard for me to remember all the details in every game name, but I'm almost positive it was a Wii U indie game, and they said that they couldn't get it on the Switch. That's all I remember. That's so. It's more expensive to get it on the Switch, and they don't have a lot of money for that. So. Vinny, Shakedown Hawaii? Maybe. Could be Shakedown Hawaii. They already had the rights to get it on the Wii U. And here we go. I have at least a little experience with this now. Whether or not that applies to practical victories... Fuck. The answer is no, it does not. Jumped the gun a little bit, but we got one. Vinny, any guesses as to the next Nintendo Direct timing? Next month or two, do you think they'll save their announcements for an E3 Direct? There's no way we don't get a Nintendo Direct this month. Also, Nintendo confirmed they're going to be at PAX East. So, I, Mr. Big Shot Pressman, will also be at PAX East. I don't know what they're going to be doing for their booth. Maybe Animal Crossing? Almost certainly Animal Crossing, now that I think about it. I don't think Nintendo... I've never really been able to get to the Nintendo booth with any degree of, like, success. So, if I'm at PAX East, even if I have, like, a media badge, which I usually do, because I'm a big important person that likes to talk about cocks on his video game stream, you know, I don't think Nintendo's gonna be all that eager to get me any kind of special access to their products. And there's usually a line that's, 2 hours. Okay, I have to just... I know where to get the dude. I just fucked it up a couple times. I know exactly where I got it last time. I also have a really hard time enjoying playing video games at a convention. I guess that's not really the point, it's just to see what the game looks like. Jump the gun again, fucking hell. It's just to get like a brief feel of the game so you can report back to your media mogul. But if Animal Crossing's there, I am going to try to play Animal Crossing in a crowded convention where people are shouting and waiting online to get in. That'll definitely give me the legit, real Animal Crossing baby games full experience. What would you even do in a 10-minute Animal Crossing demo? I'd just look around the town. Chop wood, customize one piece of furniture, and then get booted off the machine. When the new Animal Crossing comes out, will you stream it? I thought, you know, I get that question a lot, and I have to remain very chill about it, because I thought it would be, like, really obvious that of course I would stream that. Like, that just seems like a given for someone like me. It's not something that's, like, it's not an annoying question to get, but lately it's been happening almost every day. And I just, again, whoa, gotcha. That was weird. And again, for someone like me who streamed a lot of New Leaf and just generally plays most new Nintendo releases that are notable, you can usually assume I play like anything Zelda, Mario, Animal Crossing. I'm glad people want to see me play it. That is a very cool thing. But yeah, it's just... It's like this it's a psychological thing, chat. It's a weird thing to get the same question every day and then to answer the same question every day. And then you have to realize, like, well, not every person that was here that day heard the answer to the question. So I have to, like, remember the psychology of it and not let it make me feel like, the jocker.